family is attempting an 18-hour road trip to the coast. We started preparing our bags last weekend, so that way when we wake up at 4 a.m. to head over to our destination, we had everything already packed. Today, the night before, the only thing I'm working on are getting all of our snacks together. We want to make sure that we have healthy snacks that we can munch on the way, as well as allow us to save some time from stopping everywhere and spending that extra money. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm packing and give you some ideas of how to make sure that your kids and your husband are not being whiny and hangry whenever you're on the road. Keep in mind, if you are pregnant like I am, for long road trips, it is recommended that every few hours you stop and you stretch your legs and you walk around for about 10 minutes because you don't want to take the risk of getting any blood clots. While you're driving, every so often, if you're in the passenger seat, make sure you're just kind of stretching your legs, rotating your ankles, making a little A, B, and C with your foot, so that way you get your blood flowing. And we'll get started on this. I don't know exactly where we're going to be stopping the first couple of times, and what kind of things that we're going to have access to. But I did want to have some little instant oatmeal, some tuna packets, and some almonds just for some healthy snacks. I got these little cauliflower puffs in my keto box. I subscribe to a keto box and just different types of snacks that you can get. Some granola is always good, but what I'm going to do is I'm also packing peanut butter and little snack packs of pretzels. I bought these that are individual cups, so that way everyone can have their own peanut butter. And instead of going to get little bags of pretzels, I got a big bag of pretzels and I'm putting them in snack packs. So that way it takes up less room, and half the time, people don't even eat the whole bag, or you have these extra bags that are available, that are just kind of making clutter and trash in the car. So don't forget, whenever you're packing snacks, to pack little lemonades and just little things that you can add to water, because water can get boring. And then if you really don't feel like having a snack like that you're chewing on, or you just kind of need something refreshing, I recommend this Herbalife beverage mix. It has protein in it. It has 0 grams of sugar and 15 grams of protein. So this is a great snack that you can just drink. You can add 2 scoops to your bottled water and then shake it up. So think about the drinks that you're going to be having when you're on the trip too, not just your snacks. To reduce the stops for coffee, I got these Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee because my husband likes them. So we're just going to put them in the cooler. They do have a lot of sugar, but I mean, he likes them, so that's him. Normally I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend just putting some coffee, brewing some coffee, putting it in a thermos, and then stopping, or even having a cooler so you can just grab the ice and mix it together. And you can have your stevia, and if you have some sugar-free, fat-free syrup, then do that. But I'm doing this for him. Sometimes you gotta take one for the team. We are traveling with our dogs, so let me show you some of the items that we're bringing. This is all for the dogs, where it's gonna have their leashes, some wipies for them and for us, some trash bags, and we're gonna have their little pick up poop bags in here. But this is a little something different that I wanted to bring. Some shed reducing wipes. I don't know about you, but our dogs shed a lot, and I don't like it when I have a lot of pug hair and dog hair in my car. So just wiping them down when they get in and out of the car. Pugs When it's hot out, they tend to shed even more. So this is gonna help kind of clean them off when we take them out for walks. We have a kennel that we're putting the back seat down, and the kennel's gonna be right next to Allie so that they can get the AC and everything, and they're part of our family. So we have the shed, the wipes to reduce shed. And then we also have this lavender leave-in conditioner. It smells really good. It's just a way for them to not be such stinky dogs when they're in the car with us. And, when we're getting in and out, it's, so pick up the different smells that are out in the environment. We have these Power Bites, just little snacks for them whenever they get hungry in the car, or just kind of we need them to kind of pipe down a little bit. Our dogs are really good because they sleep 23 hours of the day, so I'm not too worried about that. This here, unfortunately, a while back I did have a dog. I'm so sad. I had a dog. We were traveling. The dog died in the car while we were traveling, and so she was old. She was a rescue, so there's probably different reasons why she could pass away. But it is very important for me to keep the dogs cool, because the ones with a small nose, if they have a hard time breathing, I feel confident that with them being up in the front, with the AC, their cage is well ventilated. It's just a wire cage. I feel confident that they'll be okay. But I did get cooling bandanas, so when they're in the car or whenever we're walking, or when we're at the beach, no refrigeration is required. You just put them in ice, cold water, you put them around the dog. So we've got these little things for the pups, cooling bandanas, keep them cool. And this really cool thing is where I'm going to keep their water. So if they get thirsty, it's really simple because it doesn't take up very much space, but you put the water in here so their water stays cool, and you just flip this around and they can drink from it like this. So remember, when you're traveling with your dogs, you want to make sure that you have plenty of water. I do have another cooler that I'm taking with me with just water. It holds about 3 gallons in there. And that's just if something were to happen, we have water for us and we have water for them. Plus, we all have our own individual water. So this is for the dogs, and then all of us are gonna have our water bottle. So don't forget, it's hot out there. Even if you're in the car, it still kind of gets hot even though you have the AC going. So remember to pack plenty of water.